all the headlines, all the controversy are surrounding Eric Zemmour at the moment. What are his chances of reaching the Elysee?
Nil. I think he has no chance of reaching the Elysee. The job of Zemmour is to set the tone of the campaign and to put at the heart of the debates the questions of the three I's: immigration, insecurity, and Islam. And unfortunately, in my view, he has succeeded. And it means that the party has moved to the right. And we see in opinion polls that in France, about 40% of people at the moment are attracted by really hard right agenda.
Emmanuel Macron, if memory serves me well, came from nowhere. He was very much the dark horse when he won the presidency. Are there any dark horses this time round? And I'm thinking particularly, perhaps, of the Republican Party's candidate, Valérie Pécresse.
Indeed. I think this time we will have a second round of the election between Emmanuel Macron, that's more or less sure, and one of two blonde women, Marine Le Pen or Valérie Pécresse, which has been elected as the candidate of the Republicans. And Valérie Pécresse is actually, I would not say Macron's worst nightmare, but she's a candidate with a chance to beat him in the second round, while Marine Le Pen will not have a chance. That's why I think we are moving towards a second round between Emmanuel Macron and Valérie Pécresse, although I think that Macron is probably still the favorite.
Now, Jacques, that the dust has settled on Brexit, has that impacted the relationship between France and UK? And if so, how do you see it going into 2022?
The situation in 2021 has been very bad, the relationship between France and the UK. France has the feeling that the UK used France as the scapegoat in order to distract from the problems arising from Brexit over issues, and has used issues such as fishing and the migrant crisis to put the blame on the French. So they're hoping that at some point this year, whether after the election or even before the election, the relations improve, because it is absolutely crucial for Britain and for France to maintain proper diplomatic, friendly relations.
So that's the Entente Cordiale. What about France and Germany now that Mutti has moved out of the big political picture?
I think that France is very pleased with the new government. They have similar agendas. They think Olaf Scholz will be a continuation of Merkel with a bit more ambition. They want a Europe which is more assertive, which is more integrated politically, and which moves away towards greater cooperation on defense. The events of last year, especially the AUKUS deal over the submarines and the attitude of America, have shown that we'll always be the allies of America, but we must not be totally aligned on them. That's the view in Paris, and it's always been the view in Paris, and I think it's increasingly the view in Germany, especially from this government. We've seen that now that America is focused on China, they will not maybe take European interests very seriously. And regarding the relationship with China, France and Germany do not want to be brought into this confrontation with China. They want dialogue with China, and I think that's the view of both governments. They both have interest in maintaining good relationship with China.
Many thanks to you, Jacques, for joining us on The Agenda.
A pleasure. Thank you, Stephen.
Merci beaucoup.
Have a good year.